2 words. Chuck Norris.
When he does a push-up, he doesn't lift himself, he pushes the world down. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be taking a look at our top 10 favorite Chuck Norris moments. Number 10, Forest Warrior, Shapeshifter. In Forest Warrior, Chuck Norris taps into his ability to shapeshift into various badass woodland creatures in order to scare off lumberjacks that are threatening his forest. Fun fact, the only special effect this movie needed was Chuck Norris. Number 9, WWF Survivor Series, Protecting the Undertaker. Back in the early 90s, Chuck was asked to play an enforcer for a wrestling match between The Undertaker and Yokozuna. Seeing as he's unstoppable, he prevented Jeff Jarrett from interfering with the casket match with a sidekick to the dome, causing him to flip onto his head and run away in tears. If you ask us, he got off easy. Number 8, Lone Wolf McQuaid and the Uzi. He may play a cowboy-style ranger in this film, but like any red, white, and blue-blooded American, he's not opposed to putting the six-shooter down in favor of a bullet-spitting chunk of the Second Amendment. Only Chuck can perform a 360-degree machine gun takedown and not hit any of the horses. Number 7, Huck and Chuck Presidential Campaign, Chuck Facts. In 2007, Chuck took his fight against evil into the political realm when he and Mike Huckabee teamed up to dish facts on each other.
Mike Huckabee's a lifelong hunter who'll protect our Second Amendment rights.
There's no chin behind Chuck Norris's beard, only another fist.
Somehow, even with the almighty Norris's support, Huckabee still managed to lose the Republican nomination. If God works in mysterious ways, then Chuck's powers are simply beyond comprehension.
Chuck Norris doesn't endorse, he tells America how it's gonna be.
Number 6, Dodgeball, the thumbs up. In this silver screen sports epic, the thrilling conclusion comes down to a decision by the judges. Luckily for Vince Vaughn and his team, Chuck appears and saves the day with a simple thumbs up. Ben Stiller should just be thankful that Chuck didn't unleash the other 4 fingers.
Thank you, Chuck Norris.
Thank you, Peter.
Number 5, Delta Force 2, Skydiving. In Delta Force 2, Chuck decides that a drug kingpin needs to be taught the kind of lesson that only a 10,000-foot drop can provide.
Let me go. Okay.
And throws old Pablo out of a plane without a chute. Since Chuck is impervious to the laws of physics, he saves this scumbag by skydiving after him, but presumably only after he makes him crap his pants from screaming. Number 4, Good Guys Wear Black, the windshield kick. In this film, Norris plays a 6-time world karate champion who has ended up on the CIA's hit list. These liberal punks try to chase him down, but fail to realize that you can't run over Chuck Norris, he runs over you. Hey, what's that on your windshield? Number 3, Way of the Dragon, the chest hair. Here we come to the one inaccuracy on our list. We all know that it is folly to think that you could use Chuck Norris's chest hair as a weakness, for it is surely the source of his great power. We'll let this slide because it does involve the late great Bruce Lee. But for the record, Chuck Norris's chest hair is so powerful that feeding a single curl to a male horse will cause it to instantly ejaculate another fully grown horse. Number 2, Invasion USA, Bazookas. When America faces its first ever invasion, Chuck takes up his true mantle as a one-man army of freedom. At the film's climax, Chuck sees fit to stop a bazooka-carrying Russian terrorist with a bazooka of his own from point-blank range. Cancel the Oscars. Number 1, Walker, Texas Ranger, The Broken Nose. Rounding out our list is the television appearance that made this god-turned-man into a household name.
Lisa, would you go behind my pickup truck and pull down the tailgate for me, please?
Following in the footsteps of both Jesus and Abraham Lincoln, Chuck breaks a creep's nose like it's a saltine cracker. Then he resets it. Then he breaks it again. Few will ever get so close to being touched by perfection.